candies.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're
That's what it tastes like.
Smells like.
I mean, smells like.
But speaking of the taste,
I'm not even scared.
Let's have our first sip.
I'm ready. I really got that apple.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm swishing it.
Mm-hmm. Now I still get oranges. Up front, it kind of has the orange, like orange covered chocolates. But I definitely get the apple. Is its second kind of flavor that comes along. You know what I'm also getting?
Dark chocolate.
Again, yeah, I
like
agree.
a coffee, dark chocolatey.
I agree, like almost an espresso bean sort of
like
liquid espresso.
Dark chocolate covered espresso bean from Starbucks.
Yes. That is exactly. That's a good description. That's pretty much what it tastes like. I'm also getting a little bit of oakiness, and you know.
Oh yeah, there's definitely some oak there.
You know, it kind of surprises me. This isn't a whiskey I'm too terribly familiar with, but I'm surprised how sharp of an alcohol taste it has for being 40%.
I'm getting like a caramel kind of thing going on right now, like a burnt sugar kind of. I don't know, delicious. You know what I don't taste? I'll tell you, like, I'm identifying a lot of, there's very complex flavor going on here. One thing I'm not tasting is watermelon.
No.
I'm not getting any watermelon out of this at all.
You know what I am getting though? You mentioned earlier in the smell green apples.
Yeah.
In the taste, I'm getting more of a red apple taste.
When I was swishing it, I really got that green apple thing. But maybe it was just, that was on my mind. Maybe I was concentrating. Maybe I was holding on to that thought a minute.
You know, that's the beautiful thing about whiskeys. Everyone's palate's different. Everyone's going to pick up a little bit something different in these whiskeys. And there are plenty of whiskey reviews out there. So all of the whiskey reviews, people are going to have slightly different opinions on what they think they're smelling, tasting, which just gives you more information on how to best make a choice for you.
Right.
But what I'm getting is I'm still getting orange, chocolate covered orange. I'm getting a little bit of red apple. I got to tell you, I'm getting a little bit of honey.
There is.
Like a heathered honey.
Yeah, like a raw.
Almost like a 12-year-old Highland Park. Highland Park always.
I didn't know where he was going with the
Heather honey?
12.
Oh.
Raven, do us a favor, Ray.
So now since we've tasted it neat, which is just without water or ice.
I think you're neat.
I'm super neat. You're neat too. We're going to try it with a little bit of water. Now, when you add water to whiskey, usually the older the whiskey is, the less it can take water. But I'm just going to add a few drops for both Billy and I to see if this opens up the whiskey. Normally, if you add a little bit of water to it, what will happen is you'll get a little bit more of the smell. Usually dilutes the taste slightly, but you'll be able to smell a little bit more of the flavors because it'll open up the whiskey a little bit more. But let's see what we get. I tell you what, I smell more of the vanilla and honey straight away.
Yeah, it's definitely got sweeter.
I agree, sweeter. The orange and the chocolate have kind of subsided. They're still there, but they've kind of been toned down, slightly muted, if you will.
Still getting that apple.
Still getting that apple.
But just a hint of dead leaves.
Like fall dead leaves, right? A little bit of dampness to it, maybe.
With that oakiness at the end. Like a ship's mast broke in half and you licked it.
I'm definitely getting more oakiness, you're right. You can definitely smell a lot more when you add water to this one. Some whiskeys don't open up as much. This one really is opened up even with a few drops for
like a beautiful lotus flower.
30 seconds or so.
Where'd you steal these glasses? These are fancy.
I believe from my father, if I'm not mistaken.
Joke's on you, Mike's dad.
My dad's watching, which he is not, because he is a beer drinker.
That's his problem. I'm going in. I'm going in.
Let's go for it. Let's go for the taste and the finish. The water definitely knocked off the sharpness of the alcohol. And again, usually with scotches you don't get a sharpness from alcohol, but especially this one only being 40%. A little surprised by the sharpness of it.
Really dark chocolate now.
But yes, it definitely intensifies the chocolate and the orange flavors both. I do get a little bit more of the vanilla and honey kind of towards the end.
I think
At the end
overall
of
it's just a really sweet, like I want to drink this on a hot summer day. Like after I just got done mowing the grass and I'm sitting in the shade on the porch.
Agreed. It is more of a warm weather dram as opposed to something you drink in the cold, like a heavily peated scotch or a heavily sherried one.
Overall, and this is the first time I've had this, by the way. This very first time I've ever had this. It's just a lovely, wonderful, light, almost refreshing, which I don't ever say about whiskey ever. It's just, I love it.
What do you think about the finish? I think the finish is short to medium. It doesn't linger like a Lagavulin or a heavily peated whiskey, or say like an older whiskey. So it's kind of short, the finish, but
it's a little dry as well. I get a little dryness out of it.
Agreed. A little bit of a dryness. Not terrible dryness like with the Highland Park, but
yeah,
it is dry. It has a drying texture to it.
I think it's just smooth, wonderful, brilliant. I want to drink. I'll tell you this, it makes me want to drink more of it.
Agreed. No, I agree. And if you're someone who's new to whiskey and you're turned off by some of the high prices, know that, again, as we mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is around $55 here in Columbus, Ohio. A lot of places you can pick it up, a lot of your Giant Eagle, Kroger stores. Something if you want to try a whiskey, if you're a bourbon drinker or just a normal whiskey drinker, you want to try something.
Let's go the other way. Maybe you're a Jack Daniel's person or Crown Royal and you wanted to start trying some actual scotches and you don't want to go straight into the crazy, peaty, weirdy, like super nichey.
This will appeal to a lot of people. Yeah. This will appeal to a lot of people. This isn't a scotch that only 5% of the population or 10% of the population like. This is a scotch that if you enjoy whiskey, I feel fairly confident in recommending that this will be a scotch that you will at least enjoy on some level.
I feel like if I had a girlfriend, which I don't, I'm thinking about going gay, man.
Always the one.
I think, yeah. I feel like this is something maybe you could maybe get your girlfriend to have a drink of this. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a manly, let's smoke a stick and drink some fucking, go kill a deer. Like,
no.
This is very, very smooth, very smooth.
No, it's not rotary. Now, you ladies, you can also take a heavily peated scotch or a smoky scotch.
There are some ladies out there, and those are the ladies that should call us.
Yes, yes. If you were one of those ladies, know that we are in Columbus, Ohio, waiting for you.
I would like a professional lady who makes her own money, though, because I don't want to take care of them.
Or not.
I don't want to take care of them. I'm not a sugar daddy.
I don't want to take care of myself. I want to take care of my dogs.
I'm wearing
and
one
my
sock
yard
right now. I'm wearing one sock. What happened to the other sock?
Who can tell? So, before we go, Billy, let's give this whiskey a score. And what we're going to do is we're going to score whiskeys from 1 to 100. I would say this is a very pleasant whiskey. Nothing really wrong with the whiskey. It doesn't go over the top. Its flavors are simple. It's straightforward.
It does exactly what it needs to do.
Exactly. No, I mean, I completely agree. It's orange, it's vanilla, it's a little bit of oak, a little bit of spice, a little bit of honey. For me, I'm going to give this an 86 out of 100. Billy?
I'm going higher.
Give it to me.
I'm going 90.
90 out of 100. Strong start out of the gate for Billy. I'm going to try to reserve judgments till we have a few more of these whiskeys to try to properly gauge where this one fits. But there you have it. There you have a score for this particular whiskey. I'm at 86. Billy's at 90. We hope you enjoyed this whiskey review. And please, if you enjoyed the video, give us a like. Please leave us your comments on what we should maybe do in the future. And as always, happy drinking.